Dang. Okay, now we have officially begun.
Be gone.
Yeah, we have begun.
How do I record on this?
Okay. We
Okay.
ready?
We ready.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to Cherry Papa Podcast.
Honestly, we talked about this before. West Angeles was low-key a performing arts school.
It was.
From dance, acting.
I'm telling you,
that's where I started playing the violin, Mike. Like
that's where I started dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's like, and they was not doing like mediocre shit. They was doing like full out
Mike. Yeah. Look,
full
Mike,
out plays, full out shit, like full out singing.
This is
like
where
the singing was not a joke. Like
exactly, and the plays, like you said, Asia. You had to
really act and learn all them lines.
You couldn't be shy. You weren't getting a pass because you were a cute kid. You had to be about it.
If you went there, you're performing, doing something.
And then Aisha and we were a part of this thing they had called Speech Meet. And so we had speech meet competitions. We'll get on the bus and compete. We'll either do fiction or folklore or Bible because it was Christian based. So like we would literally have to memorize monologues, just like
monologues,
like
for
what
real.
we're doing now for acting.
We probably were at a speech meet together then.
You did speech meet too?
I was at a speech meet every year, and of course,
I
finished in first every year.
You don't see her.
Was it the blue ribbon, Mike? Was it the blue ribbon?
Of course.
I can't even count how many. Yes, the blue ribbon.
Yes, of course.
That's right. We were probably at the same competition.
Of course, I couldn't bring anything home but the blue ribbon.
Oh, nothing less than blue. We never, Asia and I never bought anything less than the blue ribbon.
Nothing else.
It's like if you did, what the fuck? What did you do?
Why? What are you doing?
How?
Who are you?
You don't
Why are you here?
Go to another school. This ain't it for you.
We were superior and superior only. Okay,
right.
That's right.
The hell?
Wow.
That's a beautiful conversation.
West Day really molded us.
Yeah, they did. Even though we used to talk shit, but it was a great school, actually.
It was. It really was.
It really was a great school.
And I feel like we're just all so covered now. Like, when you look at like we're all so covered. Like we used to go to have a chapel every Wednesday, and Lord, the praise and worship was real.
You know what's crazy about West Angeles?
I will never doubt the power of God because that message
at all
real.
It's crazy to me about Los Angeles because like we were debating on whether like me and my brother were gonna go there, like my dad was.
Could you imagine if you would have went?
That would have been crazy.
Yo, cause you gotta know Bishop Blake was my next door neighbor the entire time.
Yeah, and Aisha, did you know Mark, Aaron, and Samuel were his neighbors too?
I did not know that.
Girl, Mike's backyard. Their backyard, like literally, you have. It's like, their backyards are connected.
Those are my guys for life. Those are my guys. We grew up together.
I did not know that.
We fought against each other. Those are like my other brothers for sure. Mark and
it's three of them and three of them. Isn't that beautiful?
We would have home and away games where they would come and we would compete at home, and then we would go over there and compete away.
I told Mike, I don't know if you remember me telling you this, but I'm like, they inspired me. Like if I have kids, like I want 3 boys. I love the brotherhood aspect that they have. Like I just love the brotherhood. It's so beautiful to me.
I don't think I want any children, but it's okay.
Okay, this is another conversation. Okay, what?
You
okay,
never know.
We have to go offline. You never know.
You never know.
I'm at the point where like
my entire life.
Yeah, he didn't.
I'm like at the point.
That's why I said
if I have any,
I'm like, I'm open.
One will be good enough for me. Like 1 is fine.
I want 3.
I remember telling Heather.
4,
I think I was 18 years old. I told Heather we went to Palm Desert. I was like, I have no plans on ever having any offspring.
Mike didn't even want to get married. I'm like, okay.
No, hell no. Marriage was a jail for me. And God has
it's planned. You never know. Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. So we just have to be open.
Your plan is never better than God's plan. You know what I'm saying?
No plan is never. That's why I'm like, I'm open. Like I'm not even, you just have to accept it and just be Be happy, because everything you'll be happier. Yeah.
And honestly, you never know the moment. I mean, H introduced me to Taylor. You never know the moment.
It's
you
crazy.
never know.
I feel like it's like
crazy.
when you least expect it.
Because even with me introducing you guys, like I was never thinking like, oh, they about to be together. Like I was never thinking that.
It's
but
crazy
Taylor was eyeing you though.
Yeah, it's crazy. The night we talked about that, what happened before that night, the very night before, I thought to myself at the end of that night, oh man, I'm never gonna get married. I'm just an effed up individual, like you know.
Aww.
And then you told me that the next night we had a conversation. You just never know when it'll happen.
Yeah.
When you least expect it, I feel like it'll.
Oh,
you never know.
I love it. It makes me so happy.
That makes me want to tear up. Oh my
like one of my closest people like are married with kids.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Heather, I'm waiting for my introduction.
That's right. Heather, when are you gonna go to work for real though? You got your play.
Girl, okay, you know what my mom just said to me?
Oh God, what'd she say?
So I was telling her that somebody was pregnant, right? That we know.
What? Do I know?
Found out. Baby, I don't want to tell the name. But
no, you don't have to. But did we talk about this already or no?
We said the name at the party, at the thing.
Oh, okay.
So I had told my mom, I was like, oh,
okay.
She's pregnant. And I was like, I'm kind of shocked. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why, but I was. And she was like, no. You know who I would be shocked if I heard that they were pregnant?
Oh God, did your mama say my name?
What? Heather. Why? I said she's the one who probably wants the most kids. Everybody else is like,
yes. I want 4 kids. I want 3 boys and I want 1 girl.
Oh my Lord.
And everyone thinks that's backwards. They're like 1 girl. And I want the girl to be older. They're like, why you want the girl to be older? I know, everyone presses me. I'm like, no, I said what I said. I would prefer. I
always wanted an older brother situation.
I know the protective, but I love you with you and your brother, because it's like it can go both ways. That's why it's breaking the gender norm, you know. It's like breaking the gender norm. So I pay attention to relationships. I pay attention to you and your brother. I pay attention to Mike and his brothers, and I just love that dynamic. So that is true. And I want to be different. Like I would if I can have it my way, I would like in a girl first. And then 3 boys to follow.
And then sometimes it's always about stuff that you may not have yourself. Like me, I'm the oldest. I'm the only girl. So I do want, if I ever have kids, Lord.
Right. Because it also, honestly, it scares the crap out of me to even think.
Girl, it's like,
what scares you, H?
Pregnancy.
Eve fucked us up. You know what I'm saying?
It's just you look down and there's a whole human being inside of you.
I'm not scared of that. That's not what
I am terrified.
I couldn't even imagine, because I saw it firsthand, but it's different when it's in your body.
You was in the room.
Huh?
Were you in the room? You was in the room
when she had the. Yeah, I was for both of them. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I saw both of them first.
Okay, first time cherry popper. So tell us about how during watching all of that pop out.
Man,
it was first time
I tell.
Yeah, what was Eli like that very first time?
Yeah, the first time, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was the greatest day of my life. To this day, there's nothing that can beat it. Nothing.
I bet, because it's a different type of love, and I want to experience that, something you can't even imagine.
Really unconditional.
When you both will be blessed with it. I am sure of it. When it happens,
pray.
Everything in your life, everything will change. Everything.
I bet. That's why your post today, Mike, was so beautiful. Literally brought me to tears. So I'm like, oh my God, this is beautiful. You and your 2 boys, and you're saying you're so transparent, because everyone says it's not easy. It's not easy, and I can't comment on that. I don't know. Even with babysitting, you just don't know. It's totally different.
It is,
you know. But and we're going through a pandemic and fight for justice. So it's and you're raising 2 kids. I don't even know. I don't know. But your transparency was such a beautiful moment, and then just to have them right by your side, I just really love that.
those are my guys. I mean, I gotta say that. I mean, I love. It was the greatest moment of my life. My first greatest moment was having Eli. My second was having Noah. Of my life. It is not even close. It's not even like when you have it. I guarantee, and I'm
it's
sure
like a different feeling, right? Something you've never experienced before, right?
I swear to you. When it happens for both of you, you will literally be like this. There's nothing that ever has gotten close to this moment. Nothing. It's not even close. Like, I mean, we all love our people. We love our people.
Yes.
It doesn't compare. It's the craziest feeling in the world. And the thing about it is, the only thing I compare it to, and it sounds nerdy, but I heard Elijah. I heard Eli before I saw him. So like Taylor, for our first child, she had a C-section. Well, both of them. Yeah. She had a C-section, and they have a veil. You can see through the veil, so I don't really understand. But they had a veil, And so they took him out of the veil. So I was like, what's going on? And all of a sudden I heard him cry. And in that moment, everything else in your life, everything, it doesn't matter as much as that right now.
Nothing even matters.
It doesn't even, it's the weirdest feeling in the world. You're like this, to hell with all of that.
Right. I'm here for you. I'm here to protect you. Yeah.
In your life. It is the single, you can't even, there's nothing that could, you are the only thing that, you are what matters.
Oh God, I'm gonna cry.
Me too. I can't do no more because
this is beautiful.
Yeah, and you will. I promise you both.
And it makes
people will start to talk to you about other stuff after, like, oh, you heard about so-and-so? I don't give
It doesn't matter. I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
All the stuff that you thought mattered, you're like, that doesn't even matter. This is the thing that matters. So you will both, I just know.
It's really scary.
I don't know. The way things are looking nowadays, I don't know.
I'm really scared.
I don't know if you know this, HD. This is between me and you. Well, she don't care, so I'll tell you.
Aisha is my sis. Like, she knows everything.
My mom had Alvin when she was 33. 32. You never know.
You never know.
And you know what she had, Lloyd?
That's my next age. If I were to have kids, it needs to be in 3 years. Not now.
What she had Lloyd? 36.
Oh yeah, because Lloyd is younger. That's right. I mean, look at my parents and Amber. Amber's 8 years younger than me. My parents had it all spread out. Because I have an older brother and an older sister. My older sister, we have different moms. My older brother, we have different dads. And then there's me and him. But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter.
I need to be in my family because
I don't care if you're almost 40. You will be like this. My life has never been the same. I swear to you. I don't care.
I mean, look at Janet Jackson and Halle Berry. They had kids in their, how old are they? 40-something? 50. Damn, yeah.
Janet had hers when she was 50. And I think Halle did too. 50.
Yeah, 50. Okay, yep. It's possible. It's God's plan. It's God's plan.
That's right. And I promise you though,
I'm scared.
Y'all ain't gonna be interested in none of that.
I think I'm more scared. I think I'm more scared of being alone.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I probably get this from my mom because I know like my mom and my brother, it was just them two. But I'm not. Shoot, I'll be fine. Oh, well, I don't know.
Be rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
But I'm like, if I was a single mom, we out here, okay? Like I don't know. I'm not really scared of that.
I mean, I don't want that.
If I
had a kid and I had to figure it out, I'm gonna figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, true.
But that's fucking right.
I'm gonna figure it the fuck out.
I don't know if I'm like necessarily scared. What do you mean scared of being
alone?
I'm
scared of not like I'm gonna be alone, a single mama by myself. Like, look, if you fuck up, that's on you. I think I'm scared that I'm never gonna find nobody.
Yeah, now
that's what I'm scared about.
Wait, what'd you say, Asia? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
That I'm not gonna find nobody to settle my life with.
To even have that.
Yeah.
To even have the thought of having a family.
Sure. Right.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I feel like, and I feel that that's a real fear, and I can relate to that. I just feel like the moment, for me, I can't, every situation is different. The moment the moment you realize, like, man, for me, I was at my most scariest to where, before Heather had, we had a conversation. I remember I really thought to myself, man, I was talking to this woman, and I could honestly say, I don't even remember anything about this human being. I know it was the night before I talked to Heather.
I remember that conversation.
Like, you don't
I low-key remember that conversation.
Okay?
Yeah. And my homie had told me that night, he was like, who cares? I was like, no, you don't understand. I don't even know. I can't remember. I don't even know anything about her. And at that moment, I thought, I'm going to be, and I wanted it, but I was like, man, I'm going to be a lonely MFer for the rest of my life. And
yeah.
And the next day, I had a great combo. And so I just say that to say every situation is different, but I think the moment, for me, you really think there's no way out of the blue something will come and you're like, we'll see what happens. And the next thing you know.
This is off topic slightly, but what was the moment where you were like, she's gonna be my wife for real? Since you were so like kind of anti-marriage.
Oh my God. Wait, Mike, do you have to think about this?
Yeah.
Do you have to think about this? Because I gotta
Do
pee.
I want to? Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, can you take it like 2 seconds? Think about it in 2 minutes. I gotta pee real bad. I've been trying to hold this.
That's what happens when you get your refill and you don't get your refill when we get our refill. You know what I'm saying? You should have got it when we got our refill.
Because I'm like, this conversation is
to be early and then talk shit. Now you gotta pee.
This conversation is so great, but I literally can't hold it. I've been holding this.
Go ahead.
I'm halfway. I'll fill it up.
Oh, I thought you changed tops. I was about to be like, did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Girl, I could not hold that in. Oh my God, I had to pee so bad.
Damn, I'm gonna finish this drink, okay?
I was holding that in for a long time. And I'm pretty lit right now. Whew. This is crazy.
I'm gonna finish this drink, okay?
Okay. Was he talking? He talking to us?
No,
oh.
He said Tay.
Oh.
Had to finish this drink.
Yes. Yo, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm lit. I'm lit.
I am too.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling good.
You know when you go to the bathroom and it's like
those palm trees. I respect it.
I respect it. I love it. Okay, sorry y'all. That was a great conversation. Okay. So what's the question? Your first time?
What was the moment where you said she's gonna be my wife since you were so anti-marriage?
Oh yeah.
When did you think, yeah, this is it?
Man, dude, it snuck up on me, and honestly, it was on my birthday. Yeah, it was on my birthday. It was the craziest thing because in my mind, Asia, what you just said was fact. Can you guys hear that vacuum?
No.
Okay, cool. Well, in my opinion, I feel like this is for everybody in our generation who
is
not
sure.
married. I just
got them gems.
Because we all have these thoughts, We all have these thoughts and concerns, honestly.
It's real. It's so real.
And, it's real.
And I remember, we had been dating for like a year, and this is like after a year.
Yes.
It was on my birthday, and like I don't know if you know this about me, but like me and my dad, we're really cool. That's my homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And since I was like 4 years old, he's always called me I'm his Mickey Mouse. So I have a tat on my arm.
I feel like Eli is the third.
Yeah.
For sure. I look at Eli and I see your dad, like literally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
it's beautiful.
I did not realize that Taylor knew how much that meant, like how much my dad's connection with me. I mean, me and my mom are like best friends, but like how much my connection with my dad meant to me. And she, on my birthday, me and Trey were living. My older brother Alvin were living together at the time.
Oh my God, that good old apartment.
Yes. And so on my birthday, she comes into the apartment. And mind you, I don't know what we're doing. We're just chilling, playing, I don't know, watching basketball or something. And she says, hey, I want to let you know your birthday present didn't come today, but I wanted to show it to you. I already ordered it. It's just not here.
Oh, my God.
I looked at it, and it was a Seattle Seahawks Mickey Mouse blanket.
Oh, that is you to the T.
Right? And Alvin and my older brother, and a lot of people don't know this, my older brother is my he is my closest friend in the entire, besides Taylor, in the entire world. Yeah. He is my guy. And so he pulls me into the next room. We have a bathroom. It's a little bathroom. You remember that apartment, you know, bathroom.
Oh, yes, I know.
And he says to me, he saw the picture. He pulls me aside. And he says to me, he looks me dead in the eye. He's like, if you don't marry that girl, you're an idiot.
Alvin's, I didn't know this.
Yes. Yes.
Gosh.
Yep. And this is, I mean, I've been dating Taylor for around a year, maybe even less.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, and he looked, and Alvin, you know, like he understood me. He knows, like he always told me growing. He's like, Michael, you're a wild MFer. He's like, we all know. He's like, you're wild. He's like, out of all of us, you're the wildest. And I was like, I know. And then you know. He grabbed me, he pulled me aside, and he said, if you don't marry that woman,
and for Alvin to say that, that's real.
That's huge.
Ooh, that's
huge. He was like, you're an idiot. He's like, I don't care what any of your friends are doing. He's like, for this woman to know that about you, he's like, you don't even talk about that kind of stuff. He's like, and for her to find that because she knows you so much, she cares about you that much, he's like, don't F this up. He's like, you messed up a lot of stuff in the past. He said, this is not the one to F up.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah, and that was the moment I knew. Now, we ended up marrying 2.5 years later, but I knew in that moment. I knew I could not live without this person for the rest of my life.
Dang, that's beautiful.
I'm about to cry. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah. And she knew she did. She was like, I got you, didn't I? I said, whoa. Yeah.
You don't know the half.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It's
I love
beautiful.
that.
I love that.
Yeah, I could not believe, and for Train to do that, that's huge for Alvin to do it.
Yeah.
Alvin, he was like, man, Mike, I'm so proud of you. You're doing your thing, you're living your life. And for him to get so serious, and he got so serious with me.
Wow, I can't even imagine Alvin.
He got up close and Alvin's not really the person to, like, it takes a lot for him to get like mad. You know what I'm saying? Like for him to get serious with me, like no jokes. He was like this. This woman cares about you. And I was like, whoa.
Dang.
And I knew right there.
Wow. Yeah. That's crazy.
Lord, bring me my husband.
Yeah.
Asia.
And all my closest friends end up being of that. My closest friends who are all insane and they love to have fun, they love to wild out. They all were like, yo, if you let this one go, as much as we love you, we'll always love you, but we'll always call you an idiot for this one.
Oh,
and that's everyone in my circle. And you know my inner circle age, inner circle age.
Yeah.
Everyone, they were like, this is the one you cannot let go.
Dang. Oh, that's beautiful.
It was a blessing. And I say this to say, both of you, and you may not believe it now, you may not see it now, it will happen to both. And that's the thing. Sometimes it comes when you least expect it. Heather, I can't even tell you, I least expected it when you came. I was like this. What?
I bet. I know.
What are you talking about?
I feel like it's going to come fast. It's going to be real quick.
That's how it happened.
It's going to be so fast to where like, that's what happened. Because
no, it does.
Heather in situations, nigga,
that never work out. Okay, Mike knows. No. You know. Both of y'all know.
You'll be in a situation.
Y'all know my situations in the past.
AD, I'm telling you.
That's why I feel like it's about to be fast.
You think you were in a situation? Yo, Heather, I will be in a situation where I'd be like this. I can't be like this. Next thing you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be quick. I feel like it's gonna be real quick.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be real quick.
Asia's right. I agree with her.
Lord.
I feel like because and then on top of that, you be late telling us about shit too. About people.
Because I don't want to waste somebody's time.
No, Heather's very good at keeping me close to the desk. She's close to that desk, boy.
It be me and him, and that's it. Nobody knows.
She'll tell you enough, and that's it. Okay, like, and then you won't hear about that nigga again. I don't know.
But you know,
what happened?
But I will say this: I also think that Black women have better intuition than Black men, because I mean, I remember when I first talked to Heather after Mute Kai's party, and you introduced me, and Taylor told me, when we were dating, she was like, I knew after that first phone call that you were going to be the man I was going to marry. That blew my mind.
And I've heard that story time and time again from people I don't know. Just reading articles and researching, I've heard that time and time again. That's real shit. That's some real shit.
I think you have the intuition that when it happens, I think in my heart of hearts, you'll know. I kid you not. She has told me that story. Even we had been dating for 6 months, and she was like, "Guess what? After we first talked, I knew you were gonna be the man I was gonna marry." And for me, 6 months, I was like this. Of course, let's slow down.
See, I don't think I'm that straightforward to tell a guy like, "Oh, you're the
I've
one."
only told one person that, but in that,
like, I'll keep that to myself. Like, "Oh, I think this is the one," but like, I'll keep it to myself. I wouldn't tell him.
She was like, after Taylor talked to her, I remember the day. She said she came in and she said, "I just got off the phone with my future husband."
Oh my God! And that's what I'm saying. When I hear stories like that, it's real. It's true. That is their future husband. Dang, that's crazy.
But I think that's going to be all. I just think you can't see it right.
I feel like when I think he realizes what I am, but I think when he fully realizes what I am, it might be too late.
And I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case.
And that's the crazy thing about life, like the free will. It's like he might be the one, but it's like if it's too late, then
because I legit never felt that way. I have never said that. I am not the person to let no dude think they got it like that. So the fact that I was on the date and I was quiet. I was on the date, first official date, and I was sitting there in thought, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, he don't even understand. And then so I was like,
doesn't understand then, Asia.
But you know what I think that's so beautiful about that, Asia, is the fact that you were so quiet in your inner moment, in your inner peace. I still think that can come through. I still think there's something about the power of
I'm gonna cry. I'm so emotional. This is beautiful.
And sometimes we don't know the journey that will lead us to the altar. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like, I took Taylor on one hell of a journey. You never know. I mean, I'm be real, I can say that.
Yeah.
Now. You never
That's
know.
why it's called a journey. Shoot.
Sometimes I think a lot of men, and I've been there before. I mean, shoot. I sit here now and I've been very blessed, but I have fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean,
who hasn't though? Shoot.
Man,
he's gonna put me in a different world, Whitley.
I have situation. Yes, I have screwed over. I have bad. Like, you'll be like this. I have really messed, and you just never know when somebody will be like, H, I'm badly, but you never know when a dude will be like, you know what? That's enough. I got to get her because I can't live without her. And I'm over here playing. So I think, Asia, what you're saying, I mean, that's real. And anybody any dude that's listening to this, I challenge any dude that will say, oh, no, he's capping or whatever. He's BSing. That nigga's lying, because I have lived it all. Like, I have done it all. You can't sit here and say, whoever you mess with or whatever, there's usually that one person who you're like, I fucked that. There's no cap. Like, I can literally look back, and I've been blessed to meet the love of my life, but I have literally looked back and be like, nah, fuck that. And I can say that.
Yeah.
And I know that if I had been at a better place, it could have gone a different way.
Yeah.
And if a dude says it's not like that, then they're lying. And it comes from my heart, and it hurts to say it. But like, I know I have the image in my mind of who I did wrong. You never forget it. So I guess I say to you that, like, whoever he is, I hope that he can see that beforehand.
That's why I told him. I said,
I probably just groomed you for another bitch, because honestly,
it's like you never know though. It can be either for you
I never
for another
know.
girl. You just never know.
I never know.
It can go both ways.
It's all on timing. I don't know the plan. I don't know God's plan. I don't know. I don't know where that's gonna be.
It's a solid 50-50. It's either he'll come back.
I don't know.
Or for another girl. You just never know.
That's why I told him, I said, even though he fucked this up for right now, I want you to be happy at the end of the day. Like, if that's what somebody else, please be that and give 100 and don't half-ass the shit.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. That's real.
Yeah, that's real.
So my baby daddy can find me, my husband. Come on, King. King, come on, King. Where's you at? Maybe I'm not ready for him. God, that's what you're saying. I'm not ready.
Some that's real too. Sometimes
not
you
ready.
look at yourself and be like, dang, am I actually ready? Because it can be literally anything. You just don't know. But you need to be
I don't know.
Be prepared.
I don't know if I don't know if I'm really ready. I'm ready.
But like, can you actually even be ready? Quote unquote?
I don't think so. Like,
there's no solid. It's just like getting into the business of entertainment. Like, there's no solid road of being ready for parenthood or a relationship. Everybody's
speaking that real.
Yeah,
you're speaking that truth.
Yeah, like everybody is different. Everyone has different wants and needs, and you just don't know. It's situational. You just don't. No one can ever be ready for the one, because that's the whole point of building a relationship together. I feel like you're gonna work through shit.
For sure.
But the beautiful thing about it is, I think when you find the one, I this is just my opinion. I think that like they fit you in a sense that you can still, I'm not saying you can do everything you used to do or whatever, but they get you. Like, I'm a very, y'all both know this, social person. I love to be out
just
there.
Alike.
You know what I mean? Like, real talk. And so, like, hey, you may not want to make, like, the person you're one and he's there, he's going to be like, I get it. You can do, you know what I mean? We find a balance where you can do you and I watch kids and you watch kids another day, or this, that, and the other, or we have date night here, or we have date night there. I think it's all about balance. But you can still have your life. It's just, it's going to be different. But you're still gonna be able to hang out with your homegirls. And like, Tay's different. Sometimes Tay doesn't like to go out, or Tay does or does it. And so we find that, I think it's all,
I'm trying to get her to go out tomorrow, but yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, even now, like Tay be like this. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's all about, like, HD, you have 2 kids, it don't matter. You can be like this. My homegirl's trying to go out tonight. I'm letting you, Adrian, you the same way.
I'm going out
tonight.
Yeah, so I'm going out.
Mom,
I'm sure you're here to watch them.
Thanks.
So you need to watch these 2 little Negroes. All right.
You okay?
You know my number if something happens.
You know my number.
We're going out.
You know how to reach me.
Right. You know my number.
Going out.
I'm going to holler at you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And you got, I'm fully confident. I mean, it's just, it will happen when you least expect it. When you least expect it.
I think that's the problem. I'm expecting it right now, and that's the problem.
Yeah, I've heard that countless amount of times. When you least expect it. That's like ultimate facts.
HD, I'm going to tell you right now, and never in a million trillion years did I expect you sitting on the stairs of somebody at our church's house to tell me about some woman that might have never in a trillion years.
Dang, I know.
I was thinking to myself, I was thinking before I came there, and I was, and Train was telling me, he's like,
wait, where'd you go?
Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. He was like, you got to get yourself together. I was like, I'm wilding out here. And he was like, yeah, you need to calm down. Next thing I know, I'm sitting on the stairs, and it's like, oh, you know, and I'm like, who you talking? Next thing you know, when you least expect it, I feel that is when it will happen.
Facts.
Oh, Jesus.
Which is scary.
When you're not looking for it at all.
Scary as I don't know
what. You're not even thinking about it. You think about your career, what you want to do with your life, your family, everything else.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
For sure. For sure. Wow. Mike, thanks so much for carving out the time. You have a family, you have a wife. Like, thank you so much for spending the time with us on the Cherry Popper podcast.
Yes.
With HD and Asia Drew here.
Asia Drew B.
Incredible. Thank y'all for having me. I love y'all. And this was a great conversation, one I needed to have. Thank you.
Yes, same.
Yes,
I need it. I feel so fulfilled. Alrighty, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Till next week.